The exterior to one of the doors was extremely damaged, like it had been forced open.
That's weird. Maybe not so weird. There was an explanation.
Reginald Potts was recently visited by members of the Cook County Sheriff's Department in an attempt to evict Reginald Potts.
Of course, this was 2007. Lots of people were falling behind with their mortgages. But by the look of it, Reginald's problems ran deeper than that.
He was constantly in default. 15 pairs of Gucci shoes and not a bed to sleep on.
Not a bed to sleep on?
Mattress.
Mattress
No
on the floor.
furniture. Not a pot or pan in the kitchen, but yet what he believed were important items to surround himself with. Cars, clothing, high-end restaurants, they're for show.
The Bentley, it turned out, belonged to somebody else. And Reginald juggled girlfriends and hookups and an ex-wife who was raising one of his children and an ex-girlfriend with whom he'd had another. Didn't take Naila long to figure it out, or so her friends told the police.
She sensed there was something off about him, and that's probably where she decided to, look a little deeper.
So she ended it. And as she did, she warned whomever she could about Reginald, even one of his other girlfriends. Watch out for this guy, he's bad news, and he's cheating on you.
Yeah, they were in communication about Reginald.
Naila told Andre that when Reginald found out, he wasn't happy.
He got wind of that and reached out to Naila in a threatening manner.
Sent her nasty emails, voicemails. Did she worry about that a lot?
She didn't exhibit any worries to me about it.
But she must have been worried. Detectives found a report that Naila had called a non-emergency police phone number, asked about filing an order of protection against a threatening ex-boyfriend. She mentioned Mr. Potts. So yes, Reginald Potts was a murder suspect. But he wasn't exactly hiding from the police. Remember, he'd given them a very detailed alibi to check out.
He's pretty specific on where he's at.
And as the weeks went by, he seemed quite eager to help.
And he continuously called me on my cell phone.
Really?
Yes.
Called you to tell you what?
Trying to direct an investigation. Why haven't we talked to Hugh Eccles and Castor Eccles?
His friends, the Eccles, were with him much of the day, he said.
They were at a Target store, shopping.
And sure enough, Mr. Eccles confirmed his account. There they are on surveillance cameras at the Target store, which would seem to exclude Potts as a suspect. If he was shopping, he wasn't kidnapping and killing Naila. But this was curious. For some reason, Reginald did not show up on camera.
So if you're going to commit a crime, do not do it at Target, because they're going to have everything down to you're signing your transaction on the keypad.
Yeah.
Very clear.
Meaning, either he managed somehow to avoid every camera in the store, or his friend lied for him. So they hauled Reginald's buddy down to the station, and after a few go-rounds, he admitted not only that Reginald wasn't at the Target, but
He did receive a phone call from Reginald Potts and then traveled to Hammond in order to pick him up because he needed a ride.
Hammond, Indiana, the town where Naila's car was found. On the 6th of December 2007, Reginald Potts was arrested for the murder of Naila Franklin. But Reginald quite vehemently denied killing her.
This is Interesting. We can put you in the fabrication.
Fabrication? Yes, said Reginald. He was being framed.
Coming up, a suspect bears all.
Why are you taking photo? What's that? Okay.
But would he reveal the truth when Dateline continues?